One of your key roles as a producer is you have to be an advocate for your client or your company. You always have to be looking out for their interests. And I'll go through a few ways you can be an advocate for your client. We'll just start off with a couple of things. Number one, if I have somebody that I'm interviewing on camera, either at a trade show or sat down in front of me on a stool or what have you, I will get a signed release from them saying I can use their words, their image, any way I want, forever and ever and ever. So again, somebody whose face and words are recognizable on camera, I do that every single time. One place I run into some issues with that is like at a live show where you're buttonholing people on the floor, and sometimes they'll sit and read it and say, oh, I don't really want to do this, or having to sign something can be a little intimidating. I'll sometimes just get them on camera, on a microphone, agreeing that I can use their words and image however I want, forever and ever. A signed release is not an ironclad guarantee that nobody's ever going to challenge what you put in your video, but it'll solve about 95% of the objections. The key thing is don't ever misrepresent somebody you've interviewed or what they've said. Be honest, be fair, and no one's going to care that you've done a really nice job in the video. And let me give you one other thing, and I've got a few more things, but I'll cover that another time. And that is, as you're listening to your speaker, listen for trade names that they might use. Because unless you have a partnership agreement or some other relationship with that manufacturer, if you use that trademark name or copyrighted name or signature mark, it can sound like an implied endorsement. So you want to stay away from that. And one of the things I do is, instead of saying, what I'll say instead is smartphone. And covers the industry, covers the category without having to cover a very specific manufacturer or trade name.